Hello everyone, Ranjita here and welcome back. Today I am here with some colorful cards as inspiration. Today I am going to show you how we can make such beautiful floral cards using alcohol inks. But I am not using the traditional alcohol inks, but I am using alcohol markers to mimic the look of inks. So if you are like me and love the look of alcohol inks but are very skeptical to play around with the inks because they're very unpredictable, this video is for you. So make sure you check out till the end of the video while I share some tips and tricks on how to play around with these markers. So begin with, I have taken some alcohol paper and I have cut it into size so that it goes well onto my A2 sized card. I'm taking some isopropyl alcohol and I have filled it into my water brush. This would be very handy, and also to regulate the flow I'm using a straw. Make sure you always blow out of the straw and not blow into the straw. I'm also using a heat gun in case if I need it to dry. And the best part is I'm using alcohol markers to play around. So let's get started with the first one. I've also filled some isopropyl alcohol into a tiny bottle like this. And I'm using Craftangle's gilding flakes to go along with my cards. So for the first card, I'm taking a blue marker and I'm randomly drawing shape of a flower. You don't have to have super duper drawing skills. All you need is just a rough shape of a flower. Because if you remember, we are trying to mimic the alcohol ink flowers. So let our flowers be as random and flowy as possible. So I'm just helping this, by doing this, I'm just helping place some ink onto the paper. Make sure you use alcohol ink paper only because no other paper will give you this effect. So for inspiration of colors, I have used some photo inspirations from Google. This is how I got into the flower inspirations. They are not actual flowers, but I've just taken some random floral inspirations and I'm trying to make similar flowers. So as you can see here, once I have put on some ink onto the paper, I'm dropping some isopropyl alcohol, and then with the help of a straw, I'm blowing it and making sure that the ink flows properly. In case if you want a more regulated flow of isopropyl alcohol, use the brush into which we have filled the isopropyl alcohol. In place of isopropyl alcohol, you can also use the store-bought blending solution, but I wanted to use something which is easily available even if you're not a crafter. So here you can see every time I am dropping a little alcohol either with the help of a brush or a drop from the bottle, and I'm just randomly blowing it with the straw until I get my desired results. In case if you want to add more color, wait until the alcohol dries and it is quite quick, and then add in more color wherever you need. So this is all I have been doing. The first one is a very loose alcohol flower, so there is no particular shape and form to it. And to finish off these flowers and to add a little bling to it, I'm using these gold flakes, gilding flakes in the shade blue, and I'm adding it randomly all around the flower. So make sure that whenever there are some wet areas, you quickly add these gilding flakes so that that wetness itself is enough to stick these gilding flakes. In case if your flowers are completely dry, you can just add a tiny bit of alcohol marker there, and that is enough to stick your gilding flakes. So this completes my first loose watercolor flower or loose alcohol flower. I will turn it into a card later, but now let's go ahead and make the second one. For the second one, I have taken two alcohol markers in the shade pink and yellow. I'm trying to mimic some tulips here. So I'm just randomly placing some color onto my paper using the markers you can see here. And now, just like I did for the first one, I'm just adding a drop of blending solution here. In my case, I'm using plain isopropyl alcohol that I brought it from a nearby medical shop. I filled it into this brush here, so that helps me in giving an even flow, and I also have control over where my alcohol is going. So if you're a beginner and you're not sure to play around with alcohol inks, though however random they are, the beauty with alcohol inks is they always look beautiful. But in case if you want a very controlled flow, then filling some blending solution into the brush like this is a best option. I'm also adding some leaves, and just like I did for the first card, here I'm again adding some gold gilding flakes. In case, like I told you, if your gilding flakes are not sticking, then just repeat by just running your brush again, and when it is wet, try to add your gilding flakes. Instead of adding the blending solution, you can also run your marker, and just that little wetness of ink, as you can see here, is enough to stick your gilding flakes. So with this, I'm almost done with my second card. I also did a third flower, but unfortunately I didn't realize that the camera wasn't recording. So I will show you how the third card will look. So this is how I tried to mimic some natural flowers using my alcohol markers and some blending solution. And to enhance it, I am adding some gilding flakes. So now that our cards and floral clusters are ready, now let's go ahead and assemble them. So as you can see here, I've taken some cardstock and I've cut it into A2 size. And now I'm assembling it, and I'm keeping these cards very simple. This is because I wanted all the focus to be on my alcohol ink flowers. So all I'm doing is adhering it onto an A2 size folded card base. And to just add a little bling, I've cut out some sentiments using glitter foam, and I'm adhering it onto the top of the card. I'm repeating the same with all the other cards. This is a very simple and easy way to make some bright and cheerful cards. Who wouldn't like some bright cards with a little hint of glitter onto it? I really liked how these flowers turned out. They were quite easy and fun to make too. So if you're a card maker and love coloring, I'm sure you would have been hoarding these alcohol markers in your stash. And this is another easy way to put them to good use. So in case if you're not willing to invest on some alcohol inks, then don't forget to play around with your alcohol markers this time. So this was my tutorial for today. I hope you liked these card inspirations. You can see the close-up images of all the finished cards here. I really liked how bright and beautiful they turned out. I'm sure you like this video too, and in case if you like it and if you're making something similar, don't forget to share it with me. I would love to see your take on this. All the links for the products used are linked in the description box below. Make sure to check the website. I will be back soon with some more crafty inspiration. Until then, keep crafting. Take care. Bye.